Hey yo, what's up, Boss Cats? This is your boy, Boss Cat Astronaut, and I'm here with another episode of just a great Boss Cat update. So with that, this will be part slideshow, part jumping from website to website. But I wanted to talk to you guys about how Boss Planet is the future. We've been seeing so many different updates by Blue Magic, sneak peeks, posts, and you could just see, you could feel the excitement because he understands the scalability and the magnitude of introducing this Boss Planet to the world. So I wanted to kind of give you, this could be a longer video, but I think it'll be worth it because I really want to dig a bit deeper on what the opportunity is that we actually have. So with that, let's go ahead and get started here. So I apologize. Might not be able to see that picture very well. So I put that information over here. For those of you who don't know, Boss Planet is very similar to, let's say, the Sandbox in terms of scale, so the size that it actually is. So the size comparison would be that the Sandbox is 96 meters by 96 meters in terms of like one initial lot of land, and we're 100 meters by 100 meters, which is essentially 1 hectare. Uh, and we have I think 30,000 less in terms of total lots, but very massive, very great opportunity here in terms of what you're getting in terms of size, which we'll get into later. Those doing the whitelist, this will be on the 13th of February, only 60 ADA. Like, you have to be kidding me. And the reason I say that is this is only a 10% drop. So the total lots are 129,600. For the initial drop of Boss Planet lots, there'll be 12,960. That's 10% of the total supply. There'll be drops over the next 5 years for the other 60% available to the public, and then 30% will be distributed to different partnerships that the team creates and develops. This is Vox style. For those of you that don't know, uh, think of exactly what you see on the Sandbox. That's the best way I can kind of describe it to you, and I'll show you some pictures in a sec. But just for those of you who don't know, the previous drops, Boss Cats, 150x, Rocket Parts, 200x, and now they're dropping. Now we're dropping land. I'm not saying the same thing is going to happen here, but what I am saying is this is a great opportunity if you get the chance. There'll be about estimated to be maybe 2,000 lots left for public sale, and that'll be February 15th. But let's keep going here, guys. So now, Boss Planet and Vox Cats are the future. So Vox Cats are the first avatars for Boss Planet. I just want to say that one more time. Vox Cats are the first avatars for Boss Planet. Imagine having the OG avatar on the Sandbox. Like, that's scarce and highly coveted. And that's what we have here. Like, this is going to be extremely valuable. And Blue Magic said something interesting. He said, what if these things, what if these Vox Cats, what if they could be the only thing that actually can fly in the Boss Planet? And when I think of these little things, I'm like, is this like a kind of like some type of hoverboard or like whatever it is? But these Vox Cats look really, really cool. There is a Magic of Voxel. It's a free program like that. You can kind of create your own art yourself, build your own communities within Boss Planet, this amazing metaverse. So Again, OG avatar on Boss Planet, and you have one. Imagine that's going to happen for everybody. Let's keep going. Now, what I wanted to do here is kind of pause on this PowerPoint here and shift over to the Sandbox website. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to give you an idea of what we're in for. So let's start off here. It says the Sandbox Alpha Season 2 is coming, right? The alpha stage for Boss Cats, we're going to have the exclusive opportunity to participate in the alpha. So that means that we're exploring, we're having a good time, we're developing, we're doing all these great things. And we get the first crack at it. Like, it's extremely valuable from so many different perspectives, including rewards and other things that I'm sure we'll get to be a part of. So I want to continue here. So in terms of scalability and how large and how massive this is, I just wanted to give you guys an idea. But let's first look at the market here, right? So the market is broken up into featured collections. So these are just random things that people have built, and they're using the native token sand, which I'll get into later. So look, Care Bears has partnered up. You can buy Care Bear avatars. These are sold out. They almost look as cool as our Vox Cats. Atari has partnered up. So there's different games and like just amazing experiences that you'll be able to be a part of here. The Smurfs, they have a massive Smurf land that you can explore and have a good time. And I'm from the West Coast. Shout out to the LA Rams. I grew up in LA. Shout out to the LA Rams for making the Super Bowl, and shout out to Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg for doing the halftime show. With that said, Snoop Dogg has his own private metaverse parties, passes that you can get. You can buy an early access to the Snoopverse for 525 sand. That's about $2,000. He had some private passes as well that are sold out. And the list goes on and on. Like, I know Snoop also did an airdrop for his folks that were already part of the Snoopverse. And they got some really cool, like, bulletproof vests, Vox bulletproof vest that he had, like in something else, but just really cool stuff to kind of add some flavor and some a nice vibe, to your Vox avatar. So with that, I want to shift from the market to the map, right? And what's insane is, like, I think you'll be able to get a great idea of what this could look like for Boss Planet. Now, Sandbox is the closest thing that, in terms of size right now, that you'll be able to get a visual picture of what things could look like. So it's obvious, right? Uh, Soon Hung Kai and Company, South China Morning Post, Times Capital. These look like the first two look like legit partners. Binance is a partner. Of course, I mentioned Care Bears, Atari. These are all partners. So when Blue Magic is talking about these partnerships, don't sleep on the partnerships. Like, these are going to be mind blowing and incredible. And when you have these partners that are backed by capital and willing to create an amazing experience, there's no telling what you're going to get out of this. And you're a landowner. You get the opportunity to own land on this. So let's put that in perspective, right? So this is 36 parcels, right? So some of us who are on the whitelist, the minimum they'll mint are 5. Some, like me, that own a rocket will mint 10. You'll get airdropped an additional 1. Regardless, these are going to be extremely valuable. Right now, I think if we go back to, well, really quick. So here is giving you an idea of the scale of how large this metaverse actually is, right? So let's see if we can drag this down. I wanted to find Snoop. Okay. So Snoop over here, he has a parcel, 144 parcels for Snoopverse, or lots, whatever you want to call them. This is going to be mind blowing. Steve Aoki, Aoki's Playhouse, he's going to do some really cool stuff as well. Um, I believe I saw they have a really small parcel, but I believe I saw a Tesla somewhere in here, and they had like just like one small estate, so like 9 parcels or whatever. But this gives you an idea. You got Ethereum right here. Like this is going to be insane, guys. And you can start when they have the alpha release for season 2. You can get started and check that out until Boss Planet is ready to go. So just giving you an idea of what we're in for here. Okay. Now there are also, so we have collections, right? There's also lands. So for those of you that don't know, the Sandbox has been around for a little over 2 years, 2 to 3 years. These started out, I believe, at 0.28, maybe 0.3 Ethereum, somewhere around there. But now your floor is 3.6 for one parcel, 3.6 Ethereum. This is highly touted land, and it will only increase in value over time as they continue to develop and build up the Sandbox metaverse. But I want you to be keeping in mind that I'm showing you this because of the potential and what we'll see with Boss Planet. Now, really quick, there's wearables as well. What wearables will do is sometimes you can put on a wearable and it grants you access to a specific location within that specific metaverse. You also have different equipment that you can use. Oh, there it is. The OG, the Snoop OG tactical vest. That's the vest I was telling you guys about right there. You can buy shoes. Like the list goes on and on with what you can do. Um, which leads us to creating, right? When Blue Magic talked about creating a game, this is what he was talking about. You can create a game. Uh, I'm sure there'll be opportunities with some sort of game maker that you can utilize, and hopefully that it's similar to this where there's no coding involved for that creative mind that is a visionary and just knows how to put those things together. You also have Vox Edit, right? So it's an NFT creator. Uh, you're able to use this to develop and model something. You can go from modeling it to creating animating it to creating an NFT, right? So imagine what we'll be able to do within Boss Planet. Okay, so I hope you got what I was trying to say there. But the one thing I left out is sand, right? That is the native token for Sandbox. I don't know if you guys remember. It was just one quick mention in the chat, but Blue Magic talked about a token for Boss Planet. Why is this a big deal? I'll show you why. Okay. So the Sandbox, the sand token, is currently $4. Let's go back 1 year. The low was 8 cents a year ago. The high was $8.44 a few months ago. That's 100x on the token, and that's not the all-time low of the token. So again, think about scalability and looking forward in terms of opportunity, right? The current market cap is 3.7 billion. To put this in perspective, landholders were airdropped and continue to be airdropped from time to time sand tokens. So not only do you own the land, you're getting value out of being able to be airdropped these tokens that are the currency of that specific metaverse. It's amazing, right? So I don't want people to lose sight of you hodl your land because it's valuable. You also hodl your land, hold on for dear life, because there's most likely going to be a token associated with it, and that token will increase in value. During the end of this last bull run, we had what skyrocketed last. MetaVerse tokens did. Okay. Now, let's shift over to Pavia. So what did Pavia do? Pavia in December decided to airdrop tokens to everybody who held different, to their landholders who had from one lot on, right? What they did is they gave everybody 8,333 Pavia tokens, right? So let's say you minted that land. I think it was like 37 ADA. It might have been 39 ADA for the first round. The second round was 45 ADA. Let's say you minted, right? If you had it before December, mid-December, you were airdropped 8,333 Pavia tokens for every lot, right? So now let's do the math on that. Let's go to Sunday swap here, right? So if I spend one ADA right now, that gets me 7 Pavia tokens, right? So here's what we want to do. Let's flip this, right? And if we had 8,333 tokens for one of our lots of land right now, that buys you 1,039 ADA, and that is worth $1,100. $1,100 right now. And this is for Pavia. The opportunity with these tokens, these MetaVerse tokens, are also going to be amazing. Do not sleep on this stuff, guys. Now, let me get back to this Boss Planet discussion and kind of wrap us up here. Sorry, I didn't mean to start from the beginning. Let's go back here. Boom. Current slide. Here we go. Okay. So, somebody put up this slide here. This JPEG the other day. Boss Planet versus the real world. This gives you an idea of the scalability of New York, Tokyo, the Sandbox, and Boss Planet in terms of their hectare size, right? So essentially, this is a pretty big landmass within the metaverse. We're arguably very, very close to the Sandbox in terms of size. If you look at the current price in ADA for the Sandbox, for one price per hectare, 8,202 ADA. We're minting for 60. Let that sink in. We're minting for 60. Incredible opportunity. Let's move on here. So somebody dropped this the other day, and I thought it was really, really cool because it kind of gives you a perspective on what we're in for. But I wanted you to think in terms of how large is, so I said how large is, what it should be is how large are Boss Planet land parcels or land lots, right? They're 100 meters by 100 meters. That's roughly 2.5 acres. For standard lots, when you're building something, standard plots, that would be anywhere from 10 to 15 standard plots or buildable areas within that 1 hectare or 1 Boss Planet land lot. Again, let this sink in on how large. I don't know if you guys know how large 2.5 acres is, but it's pretty large. And in terms, just to put this in perspective, and shout out to Pavia, like I'm a supporter and holder as well. A Pavia land parcel is 16 meters by 16 meters with a height of 20 meters. This is 100 meters by 100 meters. Do you understand how much larger that actually is? This is massive, guys. So this example that you see in the picture here is an example of 4 parcels, or imagine what you could do with 10 acres of land. That's what this represents, is 10 acres of land, guys. You can do a lot. You can be very creative with what you can put together. And we get an opportunity for 60 ADA. So another person, man, I apologize that I don't have your name off the top of my head right now. But one of our members, and shout out to you. I apologize. I should have got your name. He or she put together this high res Vox art for Boss Planet. And I mean, this looks incredible, dude. You could easily put that on one or two of your land plots, your Boss Planet land plots. And look how incredible that is. It's ridiculous. So I wanted you guys to understand the opportunity before us. Why Blue Magic is so excited about what's ahead. Why the Vox Cats are so valuable. Why we have one of the greatest opportunities ever to literally be at the start of something like the Sandbox and take full advantage of the ride the whole way. Hodl, 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 build, 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 guys. I'm telling you. So I hope this was helpful, and I'm not flexing here. I just wanted to show you guys I finally got my fully assembled rocket. I'm very, very happy about that. So I wanted to share that with y'all as well. It allows me to mint 10 lands, 10 land plots for mint 10 land lots for Boss Planet, and also be airdropped one. And I also get a Vox Cat. Like, I'm super excited about this. So thank you guys for taking the time. I hope this is helpful. I hope it gives you a clearer picture of what we're in for when it comes to this ride ahead with Boss Planet. And as always, say thank you guys, and please start every day with a grateful heart. Take care.